This is the one you've been waiting for. Two teams with aspirations of greatness going head-to-head in a clash that could shape the course of their season. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. What might we see today?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Carlson. On to Wang. Nakatima Farhan. And Wang. And waste. And it's opening up. And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Played over. And and turned onto the woodwork. And easily intercepted. Ahmad. Was it a great clearance? Top-class defending. Getting right into his face. Well, destroyers moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Dimitri. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And in the right position to read it. Carlson. Lovely ball. A really good pass. Good-looking move. Might go ahead. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Well, the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick reply from the old boys? That's what they need. Carlson. Oh, potential danger. And a long way out. Oh, really hit with venom and off the woodwork.
Well, that's a great shot. He just hit it with such power. I'm not sure the keeper would have got that, you know.
Ahmad. Passing it accurately. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Nakatima Farhan. Dream destroyers with the ball again. Pogba. In possession, Herman. Ahmad. Dimitri. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Carlson. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. They could level it. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
In possession, Herman. Showing good defensive judgment. Oh, that's fine defensive play.
It certainly needed that intervention.
Manoeuvring in field. Herman. And acres of space out wide for the destroyers. And a chance to whip it in here. Oh, showing good patience. Can he put it away? Determined defending. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Very effective pass. The defender doing his job. Brilliant team pressing. Chances on. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Who can they pick out? Well, no end product. Nakatima Farhan. And good anticipation. Promising move from destroyers. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Now the counter-attack looks on. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Joe. Beautiful pass. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Carlson. Now with Wang. That's a good-looking ball. And the referee has given them a corner.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Who can he pick out? Getting a fist on it! Nakatima Farhan. Palmer. Decent ball. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Good work by the old boys to make sure possession changed hands. And the Dream Destroyers pushing the ball forward with options available. Could cross it in here. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him.
Yeah, that's good strength from him.
Ahmad. And he takes it away. Possibilities for them to counter. And a useful cross. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Can he deliver it with accuracy? In a good position to clear it away. Oh, they were in a decent position too. And back with Wang. Nakatima Farhan. Carlson. Calvo has it. Carlson. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, in there to tidy up. Herman.
Will not be tolerated in the stadium. Thank you.
Pogba. Blizzard. Joe. And the Dream Destroyers now in potentially a dangerous position. That was going in. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Now sending it in. And nicely over the top. Can they nudge in front? Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Corner kick played in. Well, got it away. Now with Wang. Well, a good tackle. Dangerous ball. Well, you never quite know where the ball's going to go after a deflection like that, but the keeper has it.
Yeah, that was a vital challenge. Just about did enough there.
Palmer. Carlson. Here's Pedro. Regained possession. Herman. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. And they have possession again. The prospect of settling the game. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Dangerous ball. And the header just wide of the mark. Plenty of support here. Showing good situational awareness. I think it's fair to say both sides have room for improvement on the possession front. Options in the centre. And that is offside. Dimitri. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, surely! Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
Carlson. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Deflection, throw in here. Back. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. Giving it their all, in search of an equaliser. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
What a good finish.
Every reason to believe this will be a clash to tantalise and entertain. Two teams who know precisely who they are, and the fans are very likely in for a treat today. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. How do you see it panning out?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
It feels like a highly significant contest. Two teams with designs on success, ready to go at it, and prove they're as good as their billing. An exciting battle. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Real chance. And a goal it is. No long wait for the opener today. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Antoine. Di Maria. Jodis. Well, attacking possibilities here for the Flyboys. Monster piece of defending.
Well, you can't underestimate a block like that.
And teammates around him. Is this the moment? Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Decent position. Gives it a go. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Pogba. Joe. Herman. Back. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Nicely timed tackle. Oh, yes, what a pass. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Can he? And a precise challenge just when it was required. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Ray on the ball. And the pass deftly cut out. Acharia. Released it nicely. Oh, big moment! Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. Raitala. Cheng. Di Maria. And it's played into the centre. It could be a goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. And they get the ball moving again with the Flyboys right back in contention now. How did they let that attack come to an end? Well, that one has promise. Oh, what an opportunity. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
And he's fired over the corner. And the goalkeeper's punch. And he read it well, intercepting it.
That was excellent defending.
Composed play in possession. Duff. Di Maria. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Gori. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. Surely. And that is offside. that'll be a free kick. Jodis. Torria. Decent looking pass. Well read to put an end to that attack. Back. Joe. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. So almost at half-time, and they are making good use of home advantage. Still a bit of work to do, though. Your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, it's been a good watch so far. Both sides have tried to play on the front foot, but they do look more threatening in the attacking areas. And in my view, they deserve to be in front.
Oh, that's a really good pass. Dimitri. Disappointing for destroyers to give it away like that. And it's opening up. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Can he find the right pass? Well, the danger is still there. Oh, this looks useful. Pogba. Joe. And a good-looking ball. That is that for the first half here. Off and running again. There was a big gulf in quality in the first half. Will we see something better from the Flyboys in the second now? Duff. Oh, moving it nicely. Beautiful pass. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, touched onto the post. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Will it go in? Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. And keeping possession. Acharya. Good distribution. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
How did they let that attack come to an end? Ahmad. Dimitri. Textbook example of how to cut it out. How about the cross? Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Good weight on that pass. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Well read to win possession back. Encouraging move from the Dream Destroyers. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Can he? Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Cheng. There to win it back. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, it looks so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Back. Dimitri. Well, the threat could be there. And look at this! Oh, magnificent reaction. Oh, a brilliant save! Did so well to keep that away from trouble.
Well, that would have made it interesting, but the keeper has done brilliantly there.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about their stellar keeper. They know that. But he could run onto it here. And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. Terrific block. And just fired out of there. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. And the keeper did well to get there first. Showing good situational awareness. That's a good pass. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Well, the Destroyers regaining possession. Oh, what a top-notch pass. And he's made headway. And it's got to be. Well, really didn't look all that confident with regard to the finish.
Well, it's an easy save for the keeper in the end, but that's a big opportunity missed.
Dimitri. Now he must favour the cross. Decides to shoot. Great defending. And possibilities here. And the clearance over the byline means a corner.
They'll need to stay alert here.
Over it comes. And he clears the danger. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Beautiful pass. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. And there's the feed into the box. A decisive clearance it was. Fisted away. In a decent position now. Could be a chance to break. And it's a quality pass. Oh, great defending. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Gori. Well, showing good width here, the destroyers. And cutting inside. Really good ball there. Well, not the best clearance. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with...